Okay, all right. Got that, Shireen. Thanks a lot for that. Well, let's go to Jay Bala, who joins us of Cash the Chaos. Hi, Jay. The last time you spoke to us, you're sounding a little bit cautious, on the markets. What are the levels you're looking at? Today has been a pullback day. We're down close to around 1,400 points in a single trading session. The levels you're looking at first on the Nifty as well as the Nifty Bank?
Yeah. Hi, Nigel. Good to be here. See, the markets have broken significant support for the medium term on intraday basis, though I would have liked to see a close below those levels, and that's not happened. So I'll wait till Friday as to what this market does. But the next levels are 21,137, which is the January low for the Nifty, and it's about 45,800 for the Bank Nifty. So those are the important supports I'm watching. But it already looks like this is a turn for the medium term. But because it's been so volatile, and this has been in the making for some time. You've been talking about the big picture. The market will now revert to the big picture of looking at the global macros. The elections were just a distraction. And I've been saying for several weeks and months now that the move in 2024 is not an expansive new move to new highs. Even if the incumbent had come to power, the market would have sold off on good news. If you want to, if you recall my conversation in 2019, the market sold off from 12,103 to 10,600. So this is just for people who don't observe technicals, this might be puzzling. But the price was indicating this all the time, and I had been repeating that for several weeks on CNBC-TV18.
Well, even now, some of these, auto stocks are seeing buying, particularly the ones where there is some linkage to the rural theme. So Hero MotoCorp is up 3.5%. Bajaj Auto is another one in the red, just down 0.3%. So hardly, and in the last 30 minutes, there has been buying coming through even in Bajaj Auto. So lower price stocks, the ones which have been hit in the last couple of months on account of rural distress, you are seeing buying emerging. And defenses, of course, continue to rule the market. HUL has now notched up a 6% gain. Nestle, Britannia, Tata Consumer also moving up quite smartly. So Jay, any stock-specific calls you would have? Last 4 minutes left to trade today.
Yeah, I'm watching too, but I wouldn't want people to act on it. It's only for very, very aggressive traders. Wait for the volatility to settle down. The one on watch on the bullish side is United Breweries Holdings, which is at about 1896. The stop should be about 1830. I'm expecting fresh 52-week highs for it. And on the bearish side, Bajaj Finserv has broken down from a head and shoulder stop. The risk reward is not so attractive. It has potential to drop about 1,200. The stop should be about 1618. I repeat, it's not for everyone. You should better be off the market and wait for the dust to settle down. We'll get better opportunities later on. It's for only compulsive traders.
Okay. By the way, as we're getting down to the final a few minutes, the Bank Nifty is telling another story. I mean, it's 7.5% drop on the Bank Nifty. While we're talking about the PSU fall and the fall in the Adani Group, that's okay. But some of the private sector banks, they've absolutely not held up today for what it's worth. I mean, SBI itself is ending about 14 points lower. But the others, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, even the other heavyweights like Reliance, none have managed to hold up in face of this sort of an onslaught. Jay, I mean, on the blue chip large caps, because people will want some ideas, people will want to know how to sort of hedge their portfolios. Any final, bigger stocks that you think can still be bought in this uncertainty?
No, so if you've been recalling our conversations, I've been saying since February that people should be raising at least 50% cash. If you're an individual investor, if you're an institution, you should be at the maximum level of cash. And as I said in my opening comments, this has potential to translate into a medium-term correction. And if it's going to do that, it's going to shock a lot of people. The markets have been extremely bullish. Now, people who shouldn't be commenting about markets are talking about markets doubling from here, from yesterday's level of 23,000 to 46,000 Nifty. And that is the kind of euphoria that's been there in the market, and markets punctures those kind of euphoria.
Jay, just very quickly before we run into the close, you said this could be the beginning of a medium-term correction. How do you quantify that? From the top, we're down 6% as of today. How much more?
No, this market is likely to correct the move from 2023 low of about 15,183. It should to 23,000 move. That's the kind of, so probably, it's too early to talk about it, but, it's just rough numbers. We are looking at about somewhere close to sub 17,000. But it's too early. I'll wait for what the market is doing on Friday's close, and I will wait for a bounce back to come through to act on it.
All right, Jay, and we look forward to speaking with you over the next couple of weeks as well. Thank you very much for joining us. There's Jay Bala. Just a couple of seconds